With the Young Lions team manager, Neil Vatcher, what a week it's been for British Speedway, hey? 3 of them out in European Championships as well. Tell us all about how that's been going.
Yeah, it's been a great week. Obviously, the Speedway of Nations was a great success for British Speedway. Of course, that started the week off. And then three of the boys went out to Denmark, Randers in Denmark on Friday. We travelled out on Friday. Leon Flint, Jordan Palin and Nathan Ablett. All 3 boys riding the British Youth Championship to compete in the European 250 semi-final that took place on Saturday. Leon and Jordan were in semi-final 1. Both boys did a great job. Jordan was superb, scored 11 points, ended up 4th place. Leon had a few bike issues to start with. After his first 3 rides only had a point score of 3, so the pressure was on for him to make the top 8. Ended up winning his last 2 rides, which was really good when the pressure was on. So that put those 2 into the final. And then semi-final 2, we had Nathan Ablett. Never been to Europe before. The total unknown. Probably unknown to all of us. We didn't really know what to expect. Nathan didn't really know what to expect. Ended up going out to win his first race. Won his second, won his third, and won his 4th ride. And then sort of between myself and his team, we decided that he'd obviously qualified on 12, that we made just a slight adjustment to his bike in preparation for the final on Sunday to see whether that would work better for him or not. It actually didn't, unfortunately, but it was a good time to test it. So he ended up with a 3rd in his 5th ride, but was 2nd on the day. So for his first visit in Europe, ended up with the 2nd place, which again was a great success, and with 3 guys in the final. The final was meant to take place on Sunday, but unfortunately from lunchtime it just rained all day, and we sort of hanged about all day, and the start time kept getting put back, and then eventually they said that they would make a decision at 6 o'clock. Still hadn't stopped raining, so they called it off and actually ran it on Monday. The boys didn't have such a big success in the final. Leon scored 7. Nathan scored 5 and Jordan scored 3, but against obviously the best riders in Europe. So it was all great experience for them. They all learnt loads, and yeah, we'll take it forward.
Now, we saw all 3 of them when they were over here for the GB Young Lions training in February, and also Dan Bewley's been over here as well. What a year he's having. I mean, we can't forget about the likes of Drew Kemp, Leon Flint. It's just really great for British Youth Speedway at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's real exciting times. Been sort of saying it for many years, and like I think everyone can see the sort of successes now coming through the system, and with the names that you've just named, obviously Dan has had a great start of the season. He made his debut in Poland on Sunday, riding for Rybnik in the Polish league, and got a 15-point maximum. Quite incredible score that is, which obviously gave him the confidence coming into the British final on Monday, and went to the last heat, obviously up against Robert and 2 of the top under 21 riders going for the British title, which obviously we all saw that Robert won it and Dan was 2nd. But in Dan's first final, obviously Dan's time will come, and sure to be a senior British champion in years to come, after obviously winning the under-19s just a few weeks ago.
Now, we've heard a lot about the 5-year plan. You obviously have had your plan now in action for quite a while, so it must be really good to see those riders that have come from your plan, if you like, and now stepping up to the next level, beginning their new journey with the seniors.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I think that I said that 15 of the 16 riders in the under-21 final this year had come through the British Youth Championship, and obviously, you got Adam Ellis, Josh Bates, who all rode in it as well. Who are now over that age limit. So, as I say, there's a lot of young guys out there that has got the potential to go on and on, to the world stage. And as we all saw with the 3 riders last week in the Speedway of Nations, all quite young riders. I tend to think that riders probably peak at sort of late 20s, 30 years old. So there's still a lot of years in these young riders, and the sort of future really does look good for British Speedway, and I for one is really excited about the future.
Okay, just one more question then. What is in store for British Youth Speedway?
Yeah, we've still got 5 or 6 rounds of the Youth Championship still coming up across the country for the rest of this season. We've got the boys doing the under-21 qualifiers this weekend in Rybnik, Liberec in the Czech Republic, and Vetlanda. We've got a Team Cup at Glasgow in July, so we've got loads to look forward to, and hopefully we can end up with some medals, and rostrum places will be superb. And the British public get behind us, and the BSBA have been always good to us. So let's get behind it. And as everyone's seen in this last week, there's been some great success, and we can just push on from there.
Speedway's great. Speedway's Great Britain. Cheers, Neil.
Thanks a lot.